Okay, do I need to re-roll my map? Here's my gear check that I'll do at the beginning of every video so you can look at my items. This belt's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Do I need a new map? I just asked myself that already. I do. Do I need to mule off SOJ? I do not. Okay. So I'm doing the ring farming in this video. I guess you probably already know that because it's going to be the video title. Anyway. It is currently Wednesday, and typically as the week progresses, I will get more and more tired until I sleep all day on Sunday. I'll keep the talk about work very brief to just one or two sentences. My boss or supervisor was complaining to me about how much overtime I've been getting and how the company can't make any money if they have to pay us all this overtime. And I said to him, well, did I do any work that you didn't ask me to do? And he said no. Okay, then I can't help the hours. And he left me alone. So, it was kind of annoying. Anyway, that's enough of that. So today at the grocery store, I saw their souls. Alright. They're already doing the thing. I saw in that produce markdown, I got 5 pounds of potatoes for $2, and then I got a bag of 5 pears. Are there 4 of you? There are. How nice. 4 pears. I think it was 4. For $1 in the produce markdowns. And then I bought, because I had the potatoes and I have a bag of garbanzo beans, I bought tomato sauce, a big can. And I'm going to make potatoes with beans and tomato sauce. And then I have ground beef that I am boiling. Yum. I'm going to eat the beef tonight and then use the boiled beef water to cook the beans and potatoes in, so that once I add salt, the fat from the beef will make the whole thing taste like beef. I think that's all that's going in there. Yeah. My attempts to quit the energy drinks have really failed. I'm probably drinking more now than I was before. But I have noticed that if I refill the can with water, then I do drink more water. So I'll be doing that. Are y'all like still doing the thing? They got confused. Okay, I think they're done. In one of the comments, a new viewer asked me about why do I play 1.07? Is it because I like that version or something else? And so I'm going to try to, dang, you actual mana burn? These guys, the mana burn isn't supposed to work. Anyway, kind of go over verbally some of the items that I'm trying to find, and then I'll use this video as a reference for myself when making an actual video over the various items that I'm trying to make, either because they are interesting or because they directly help my druid. So let's see, for the helmet slot, I want to have available 3 elemental, 20 fast cast rate, 2 open socket circlet. I want to have available 6 hurricane, 3 open socket for 3 cold facets. And I want to have available the 1.07 Shaco to see which of those I like best for the helmet slot. There could also be like some busted rare, like a rare circlet, like 2 druid, 20 castrate, 2 sockets, magic find. Because for me the magic find is more important than the stats generally, since I play softcore. But that's extremely unlikely, and I doubt that I will be using SOJ to roll circlets. And even if I was, it would still be extremely unlikely. Okay, so that's the helmet slot for the druid. The armor slot is going to be Enigma. If I find a Zod rune pre 1.10, then I would probably make it an ethereal Enigma, indestructible. Not because I care about the defense value, just because I think it would be a nice trophy item to have an ethereal, indestructible Enigma. Let's see, for the shield slot, I want to have available potentially Jeweler's Monarch of Deflecting, but that's kind of low priority. Or Jeweler's Monarch of Poison Length Reduced, or Jeweler's Monarch of Plus Life, or other mods that can spawn with it, whatever those might be. To put in, heck, even Jeweler's Monarch of the Ages for the Indestructible would be fine. So Jeweler's Monarch with some nice add. Otherwise, just a plain blue Monarch with like 4 Ists, or well, actually no, 4 Ists, or Spirit, or on Switch, so I guess not really or, so and on Switch, 4 Cold Facet Monarch as well. I guess on paper that one could be ethereal because it doesn't need to have. I mean, it's the offhand, so it's pre-buff, and the purpose of it being ethereal would just be the -10 required strength. So not terribly important, since I'd be having a Monarch on the other hand anyway. Grimhelm, interesting. Bonehelm. Why not look at some Warhammer? Oh, is that a skull? And did there a guy run off? Did there a guy run off? Amazing. Okay. So then amulet slot needs whatever the cast rate breakpoint is for amulet slots for the druid is the most important thing for the amulet slot. Potentially, I might try to roll amulets in 1.08 for up to 25% faster cast rate. But if I do that, it's not going to be specifically for a druid amulet. It would just be for the chance to get a really nice amulet, which is, of course, a very small chance. Okay, the weapon slot. I want a 6-isted weapon on the offhand, or not isted, sorry, 6 facet weapon on the offhand. And then I have several options that I'll be looking for. The 6-isted weapon, or Doom for the minus enemy cold resist, or what else? 1.10a beta cube recipe Let's see, what's it called? I guess for the druid, it only has to be War Scepter of the Apprentice. 5 sockets, 10 fast cast rate. I don't think there's any, like, a prefix that I really need. Because it can get, in 1.10a beta, you can roll 3, I think, 3 chipped or 3 flawed or 3 flawless, something like that, with a magic weapon or a magic item, a magic weapon, and get up to 5 sockets on a magic weapon. And then that would have ist runes because, you know, it's PVM. And then let's see. Other options. I think I already said a 6 isted weapon. Depends on if I need fast cast rate in that slot or not. Okay, then the belt. Arachnid's Mesh. Okay, and then the gloves. Probably 20 fast cast rate gloves of some sort. But there's like Mage Fist and there's Trangules, I think, are the options. Okay, what else? Boots. Nice classic boots. Something like this, but with Magic Find. So they can get up to 34 Magic Find. Okay, and then the charm set would be Elemental Lifers. Oh, there's an SOJ. So like, let's see, 7 Elemental Lifers, Geed's Fortune. The install that I play with, Annihilus and Hellfire Torch, will not be available. So it'd just be the 7 Elemental Grand Charms, Geed's Fortune, and then the cube, and then Magic Find Small Charms. Okay, and then the 2 rings, and this is what I mostly, a big part of what I play the older version for is the rings. That's what I'm doing right here, trying to collect rings. So the 2 rings, one of them, a bugged 1.07 mana after each kill, Heraldric Cube recipe rare. So that's the Sapphire Ring Thawing Potion. Rolled at character level 19, can get, I think, up to 25 Magic Find, and then up to 37 mana after each kill. And then 10 faster cast rate on it. Needs to have faster cast rate on both ring slots. Almost certainly. Otherwise, if I don't need fast cast rate on both ring slots, then the 1.10a beta Bolcathos Wedding Band for +2 to all skills could be a good option. And then the other ring would be a classic ring, which is what I'm searching for here, with Magic Find, and fast cast rate up to 33% Magic Find on a classic rare ring. What else? And then of course any other ads that are useful is nice. Stats or resists. But the main thing that I want is Magic Find, fast cast rate. I have a decent one somewhere. Maybe I'll see if I can find a screenshot of it, or maybe if I can just find it. They have a couple actually decent candidates, but the Magic Find on them is low, like I think 10 and 7. It's like fast cast rate, lightning resist, Magic Find, life, or something like that, and then the other one is fast cast rate, Magic Find, all res, and I don't know, some stat probably. And I think that one is 7 magic find. But I'll see if I can find them. If I do like a, or I'll say when I do a what's in my stashes show off video. Let's see, it's probably in 1.0, not 1.06. So I'll look through those guys at the end of this video and see if I can find those 2 rings. And if they are in there, then I have probably showed them before. Because I think I've kind of clicked through those guys before. So the hat and the rings slot will be the potentially the most interesting items, but everything that he's wearing, or most of what he's wearing, will be either bugged or not supposed to exist. In addition to that, I want to make a sorceress to try farming Duriel or Worldstone Keep 2. Or maybe even just like Worldstone Keep 1, 2, and 3. It probably won't work because my idea is to do a charged bolt sorceress and then like step or teleport on the monster and then hopefully lots of bolts hit them all at once and just kill the unique and move on.
Good day.
Probably a terrible idea, but worth a try. If she goes for Duriel, then the idea is to hunt cold facets or any facet, and I believe it's something like 25,000 runs to get the 10 plus 5 cold facets that I want. The minus doesn't matter because they're an offhand rebuff. So that druid, uncharacteristically or unusually, would not be using CTA, Call to Arms. And so I don't need a beta Call to Arms for him. And then, so the Sorceress, I think, is probably going to be pretty cookie cutter. No crazy items, except for potentially a mana after each kill ring from 1.07. So that she can use, she doesn't need insight, but maybe not as well. And then, what else? An Amazon, so It's Cold Outside, the one that I'm slowly questing with. I want to get her a 1.07 crafted Grand Matron bow with something like +5 or +6 to bow and crossbow skills, and you know, increased attack speed, lots of damage, and 3 sockets. 3 sockets is guaranteed from Larzuk, so for the crafted items in 1.07. And the idea there is that the Amazon can then use Freezing Arrow to quickly kill the High Council if you get a good map where they all spawn on their lower balcony. Over here, Mr. Ghost. Alright, so that's a quick rundown. Well, I say quick. That's a rundown of the items that I'm trying to make by time traveling. And so I can use this video for myself in the future to then kind of like write them all down in a notepad and have them in one place. I won't be hero editing them to show. I'll only show them if I find them, or just like as text. I'm not trying to show that for any reason. I was just stopping to take a drink. Take a sip. We grant you the rank of master, but you do not get a seat on the council. Take a sip. Something like that. I don't know, prequel memes isn't really my strong suit. Hello? Thank you. I haven't been using Leap much to navigate the Arcane Sanctuary like that. There we go. I put points into Leap specifically to navigate the Arcane Sanctuary, and then I'm not doing it. I think it's like 3 hard points. No, 3 soft points. Lets me leap across that gap. Belt. I think I found like 1 rare ring, but I found like 4 amulets or something. And there's still a chance I might find another ring. I pick up the rods for the chance of a mana after each kill fast cast rate rod to use on a sorceress. And then if I do the Amazon for the High Council, then she might end up trying to wear a beta call to arms, which can get up to +15 to battle orders, and always comes with +2 to all skills instead of +1. And I used to have one, I believe it was either, man, it's been so long, it was either +15 or +14. That was like 15 years ago, or what year is it? That was like 13 years ago. What year is it? Amazing. 2 paladin. Alright. 5 rep. Oh. Here you can see the resists can get pretty high. 48 cold resist, it could get up to 49. Gambage. I don't want that. And he needs to mule off because he found a SOJ. So I'll do that next time. Is this mule full? No. That looks like something that I kept because I have, in theory, infinite stash space, but I'll never actually use it. Okay. So I'm going to exit. I'm going to wait a few seconds. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. Task Manager. Make sure Diablo 2 is not here. It is not. And then I'll launch 1.0. So many windows to navigate through. And then let's look through. Oh, there's nobody here. I wonder, do I have mules somewhere? Are you a mule? There's no cast rate on this, so that's not the ring I was looking for. 5 life steal, 48 cold res, 117 attack rating, 16 magic find. I suppose I could see this being used on like a Trav barb. Cold resist is useful there. especially if you're just trying to replace Nagel ring. Is this the ring I'm looking for? No. One of these? No. What about you? No, what about you? No, you won't have it. Yeah, there's no way you have it. Unless it's near cube. Alright, I'll have to find a screenshot of it.
I can't.
Right, of course not. Let me think where it might be. Let me search through here. From me has image. Wait, does from not work? Okay. And then ring. Is it not from? Is it user? Can I not specify who I'm searching for? What? I cannot. From. What? Why doesn't Discord let me search by username? No, nothing. Alright. I'll have to look for that later. Or what about here? Ta-da. Is that it? No. Is that it? Yes. Okay, I found one. Sorry that you're blind. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. No. I'll look at this one as well. Okay, yeah, no, that's... Here's one of the ones I was talking about. Let's see. If I put this, and then I put this, and then I show this. Can you see that? Yes. So this one, Corruption Hold. 1 mana per kill, required level 13, fast cast rate, fire resist 28, 5 strength, 17% better chance of getting magic items. So this is, in my opinion, quite nice. It could be better. This can be up to 33 or maybe 34. The 5 strength I think could be like 19. The fire rest could be, of course, 49. And then mana after each kill is kind of whatever because I'm going to be using a mana after each kill ring anyway. Here's a gold find ring, potentially. Of course, I think you normally just use like Dwarf Star. But if you need cast rate on it, then, you know, it's not bad. It's probably not good, but it's not bad. Required level 16. Certainly it's not bad for level 16. So, let's see. Alright, you see a bunch of garbage up there. Maybe you see it. So that was a couple rings that I found before I stopped identifying everything. I'll look, see if I can find all my screenshots and put them in like one folder and then show them off in another video.